Okay guys, here we are back in the bathroom. Today, what I'm going to work on is I'm going to get this shower head installed and get this shower working. I still got to spread some grout. I got to clean the tiles up before I do that, but right now I want to work on this shower head. So I'm going to show you what I got here. I found this thing, I think it was on Rec Pro. So it's pretty cool. It's got like a rain shower head as well as your standard shower head with your little flexi hose. So what I got is I got these tile cutters from Home Depot. You guys can see those, diamond hole saw, right? And then I got another smaller one because the way this thing mounts, gets a little screw, goes in here, just clicks to the wall. So that's what we're going to be installing today, and we'll take you guys along our journey. Okay guys, so this is what we got going on. So right here, this is the opposite side of the shower. So if you walk around here, you can see, comes around, boom, there's a shower. So inside this wall, you can see these studs here. Okay, so if I measure from the ceiling down 8 1/4 inches, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a stud up there. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here on the inside of the shower. I'm going to measure down on the wall 8 1/4 inches. Okay, so I'm going to walk in here, I measure off the ceiling 8 1/4. So 8 1/4 is right there. Okay, then we're going to find the center, which is, this thing is 23 1/2. So we're going to go 1 foot and 11, we're going to go 11 1/2, right? I'm sorry, 11 3/4. Dang, I marked it freaking almost perfect. What are the chances of that, huh? 11 7/8. 11 3/4. So we got to move her just a touch. Right there. Close enough, within an 1/8 inch, okay? So if I drill a hole right here, this can be my first mount, okay? So my first mount will be where we're going to hang the top of the shower head. So we're going to drill that. Alright guys, here we are in the shower. I got my diamond bit on the end of my drill, and we're going to drill our hole. Maybe. Maybe not. This is going to be interesting. Things that make you go, Okay guys, so basically all I had to do to get this thing to work, it's kind of sketchy, but you get it spinning at a high speed, and I just kind of held it where I was going and started applying pressure. Just like that. Now we got a hole in our tile. Let me show you what it looks like. So there's that. You can see it kind of popped the back, but where this ring sits, you'll never even see that. So that's our first hole. Okay guys, here we go. I got a drill bit the size of my insert. So I'm going to go back inside this hole again. I'm going to drill my hole. Okay. Got my insert there. Install my insert. Give it a little tap-tap-a-roo. Alright, it's not quite big enough, so we'll get another drill bit and we'll go a little bigger. Alright, so a little bigger on our hole. Just like that. Grab our insert. There we go. Much better. Push our insert in, like so. Okay. So now you can see our insert is installed in our hole. So now what we're going to do is we're going to grab our little holder piece, which is right here, and the screw, and we'll grab ourselves the screwdriver in here. Set you guys back up over here. I hope you guys can see this. If not, I'll move it to where you can see a little better. But okay, so now you can see this guy's got some set screws in it. Okay, so I'm probably going to install those up, that way you cannot see them when you're inside the shower. Insert, put in my inset piece, or my piece here. Screw her on in there. And just like so. Okay. Make her nice and tight, so she's not going to move around. Just like that. And we can measure again on our center. So we're at, you know, center needs to be 11. There we go. We're within 1/8 of an inch. It ain't perfect, but I don't think you're ever going to notice in this shower. It's freaking tiny. So there's that. We'll go grab our top piece and show you what it looks like. So this will go in there like so. You'll have to tighten it up, but you guys get a rough idea. Now I will freely admit, I did not account on the fact that this shower is freaking tiny. So the rain shower head is not exactly perfect. In fact, unless you're a midget like myself, ta-da, it's gonna be really tight, but it's something. The kids will have a nice rain shower. So I want to show you guys what that's gonna look like. Now granted, it's just in there it's just setting in there, so once it's in there, it sits up straight. You tighten up your set screws and whatnot. So I'll show you, hang on. So like I said, this will actually be straight. So that's a little bit more, likely what it's gonna look like right there. Okay guys, so what I got going on here is I slid the bottom section up into the top piece. Now I'm going to mark where we're going to drill our holes for our main water feed lines. So first one, I'll just kind of, excuse me, I'm just going to get a rough idea of where I want to put this, where it looks centered. Okay. Right there, we're right at 12 inches. Come over here, 11 and 7/8. Oh, how does it look to the eye? I'm checking along these tiles. Could come, I think right there is going to be pretty darn close. It looks pretty level with these tiles. It looks fairly square, so we're going to mark these guys here where it's going to go, where we need to drill our hole, just like that, just like that. Come around here. Okay, so now we know where we got to drill those holes. So now I'm going to go ahead and just pull this back out of here like that, get it out of the way. We'll drill these two bottom holes and we'll get this mounted. Okay guys, as you can see, we got our two holes drilled. Unfortunately, I broke the tile there and a little piece there, but they have these little cover-up pieces that are going to go on here. And you can see you can't really tell. So I think by the time I grout it in, I don't think it's going to be a problem. So we'll test it out, then we'll come around to this side here. You can see the original holes were there. That's where our new holes are. Our main water line's right there, so we'll hook them up and see what happens. Alright guys, so here we are, dropping stuff on the ground. Let's see how this works here. Very curious. I wonder if these will actually thread onto this section. Let's find out. So these are adapter pieces that came with the kit. Gets a little O-ring. What I'm curious to see is if by chance this will thread onto here, which it does. How about that, huh? So now you get a nice, tight, snug fit. Okay. Screw it on a little bit more. The fit that I really care about is where this O-ring is, right? Okay. So there's the first one. Now we gotta unscrew this one again. This thing didn't come with any like instructions. It's kind of cheap, but it'll get the job done. I guess it was made specifically for RVs. I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. Hoping these adapters were long enough. That's what I'm hoping. I think they will be. And I guess if they're not, we might have to do another small modification. That's not a big deal, because guess what? We built the whole shower anyway, which is a huge modification. So if this is the biggest problem we run into, that these adapters maybe don't work out as planned, I'll take it, because that's not that big a deal in comparison to what could happen. Make sure our holes are right, which I think they are. Screw that on there like that. Okay, and take this guy, slide her on in here again, just like that, on up to the top, slide our fittings in like that, and we'll go around to the back side and see what we got. I wonder if this would look better over here, maybe wrapped around to this side. That looks nice, huh? This can slide up and down wherever you want it, so that's kind of cool. All right, see if we can hook our water up. Take you guys around this side. We'll see what it looks like. Oh yeah, it looks like we'll have plenty of room. All right, so I'm gonna hook these up, guys, and we'll test her out. Okay guys, so we got the shower head kind of just rough installed. That's what it looks like. So what a difference. Tomorrow I'll probably pull the shower head all off. I'll grout everything, let it dry for a couple days, and then do the final install. And I'd say the shower's pretty much done. I got to work on the skylight section a little bit, but that's not a big deal at all. So yeah, clean it up, grout it up. Should be ready to go. Alright guys, here we are back in the bathroom. I just kind of semi hooked up this shower, so I had water in here. Found this is pretty cool. You can fill up buckets and stuff right here in the shower. That's kind of nice. But like I said, this is just kind of hooked up semi, so I had water in here. I'm going to clean all the tile off and start prepping it for grout. So basically all I'm doing is I'm going to go in here and anywhere you see, I don't know if the camera picked this up, a little bit of thinset or whatever left on the tile, I'm just going to go ahead and scrub all that down, get it all cleaned up, clean up whatever's in the shower pan, just get it nice and clean, cover up the shower pan, and then I'm going to grout everything. I'm going to do the same thing back here. Same thing on the backsplash, and then I'm going to grout everything in. I'll do the silicone grout stuff on the corners and along the base and the top, and then yeah, should be pretty much done. I gotta pull the shower faucet assembly back out to silicone all back in here and whatnot, and get it all cleaned up, ready to go. But she's getting pretty close, so I don't think I'm gonna record the cleaning part, just because I mean that's not really anything too crazy. It's just kind of scraping and cleaning and getting it all shined up. So next time I see you guys, I'll teach you guys how I do all the grout and whatnot. So we'll see you soon.